Looking for some hands up right now. Let's go to James Krapia from the Oregonian.
Jamal, we heard about all the plays you're making in camp. Now that you've had a couple of games under your belt and you've gotten that opportunity, you've played well. You've prevented passes in the end zone a couple of weeks in a row. How do you think you've played? What's the experience been like playing these first couple of weeks?
It's been fun. Definitely a learning experience each game. Just trying to get better each week. Like just knowing what I need to do, locking in on what I need to do, and just helping the team.
AJ Jacobson, Rivals.
Jamal, I was wondering who's been mentors to you? You've got some nice leadership in your defensive backfield. Who's been a good mentor for you in of your group?
Definitely Verone, Nick Pickett. Just as far as the secondary, Jordan Happel. Some of the older guys really just showing me the ropes. Them guys, they then got many snaps in the game before, so just telling me, never let my highs be too high, never let my lows be too low. Just keep going with the game, and plays will come.
Eric Scopel, 247 Sports.
Jamal, you've kind of had the first half of the last two, this game and the last game without one of your starting veteran guys you're just mentioning that have mentored you. Has that been difficult for you, not having their veteran presence back there, I guess, just as you are kind of inexperienced from a game experience level, I guess?
It's been different, but everybody else on the field knows what's going on. So it's like, we just plug in guys, we communicate and we get the job done with whoever we got.
James Kripia.
Jamal, what's it been like playing in the dime package with an additional defensive back? And the results there have been unbelievable. And I know you play such a critical role in that package. And again, a lot of passes when they've been thrown in your direction out of it have been incomplete. So just what's it been like playing in that personnel grouping?
It's fun. Across the board, we just feel like we just do what we need to do, and the outcome is gonna be what it is. Like we stop people. That's our whole objective. So it's been fun.
AJ Jacobson.
Jamal, you're one of the guys that people are talking about all fall camp, but I was wondering, when did you know, or when did you think, or were pretty sure that you're going to be a starter this year?
I think I found out probably one of the practices as soon as we came back from like the little quarantine after Javon had announced that he was going to the league. They just kind of told me like, yes, it's that time, like you next man up. So just went from there.
James.
One of the few passes they completed on you last week for was on that 3rd and 7. It was a left hash, far hash, I guess from your perspective, far hash to an out route on you. Is that one of those spots of when you're trying to look for an area to improve or something, like either body positioning or technique, where on a throw that far, if they're actually going to throw at you, which is really not highly probable, but if they throw at you, that you would probably be in a good position to get an interception because the ball has to go so far?
Most definitely. I just need to lock in on my techniques, even like late in games, like when, like you said, like the probability of them throwing it is low, like just staying locked in on what I need to do and taking everything away, really.
Max Torres, Scooped Up.
Jamal, a lot of, through the recruiting process, guys get pitched, a plan from these coaching staffs. You're here at Oregon now and you're seeing some significant playing time. How has kind of what the staff said before, as a recruit, kind of matched up with what you're seeing now in the program?
Is everything they told me would be like, you wait your turn, you learn, and then you show them, if you're ready or not. And I feel like I did what I needed to do in camp. I did what they asked me to do to show them that I was ready. So just going with the process.
Back to James.
Jamal, what does hashtag be legendary and your process from those years at Morrow, and especially early on, man, when Coach gets there, and I mean, that wasn't a good program, and obviously you left in a pretty good spot, but what is that hashtag and what does that journey mean to you?
My high school coach, Coach Weeks, like when he first came to my high school in 10th grade, I wasn't even playing football. So he kind of mentored, he did mentor me, and he kind of got me back on track to playing football. And that was always the thing he said, like, be legendary in everything you do. Like, everything you do, just hold yourself to a high standard, and like it'll just better your life. And I took it and ran with it, and it's been working for me so far.
AJ.
Jamal, the more you play, the more the game starts slowing down. How much has the game slowed down for you out there?
A lot, because the way we practice is almost harder than the game. So it's slowed down a good amount. And just watching film, you know, knowing what's coming, really.
All right, Jamal, that's all we have for you. Appreciate your time.
Thank y'all.
Have a good day.